helping you find your happiness. When does creepy behavior become threatening? Today we're considering a topic that isn't a normal happiness topic, and it might make you squirm a little in your seat. When does creepy behavior cross the line into threatening territory? It's a fine line that we all need to be aware of, both to protect ourselves and to make sure we're not inadvertently making others uncomfortable. Let's start with what we mean by creepy. We've all experienced that uneasy feeling when someone's behavior just feels off. Maybe it's the guy at the coffee shop who stares a bit too long, or the coworker who always seems to be hovering nearby. These behaviors might not be outright aggressive, but they can still make us feel uncomfortable. Now you might be thinking, isn't creepy just in the eye of the beholder? And you're not entirely wrong. What one person finds creepy, another might find charming. But there are some universal red flags we should all be aware of. Stick around, because in a few minutes, I'll share a personal story from a friend that completely changed how we view this topic. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So, when does creepy become threatening? The key lies in the intent and the persistence of the behavior. Let's break it down with some examples. Imagine you're at a party, and someone keeps trying to make conversation with you even though you're clearly not interested. At first, it might just feel awkward or annoying. But if they continue to pursue you throughout the night, ignoring your verbal and nonverbal cues that you want to be left alone, that's when it starts to edge into threatening territory. Or consider online interactions. Getting a friend request from someone you don't know might be a bit odd, but not necessarily threatening. However, if that person then starts messaging you repeatedly, commenting on all your posts, and trying to find out personal information about you, that's when alarm bells should start ringing. The shift from creepy to threatening often involves an escalation of behavior and a disregard for boundaries. When someone continues their behavior despite being told to stop, or when they start to invade your personal space or privacy, that's when you need to take it seriously. Now, as promised, let me share a personal experience from a friend that really drove this point home. A few years ago, she had a neighbor who would always be outside when she left for work. At first, she thought it was just coincidence, but then she noticed he was often there when she came home too. He'd always try to strike up a conversation, which made her a bit uncomfortable, but she brushed it off as him being overly friendly. Things took a turn when she started noticing him following her to the grocery store, showing up at restaurants where she was dining with friends, and even driving by her workplace. What started as creepy behavior had clearly crossed a line into stalking and threatening behavior. She had to involve law enforcement to resolve the situation. This experience taught her the importance of trusting your instincts and taking action when you feel threatened. It's not about paranoia, it's about protecting yourself and others. So, how can we identify when behavior is moving from creepy to threatening? Here are some key indicators. 1. Persistence despite clear rejection or requests to stop. 2. Escalation of behavior over time. 3. Violation of personal boundaries or privacy. 4. Attempts to isolate you from friends or family. 5. Implicit or explicit threats. It's important to note that threatening behavior isn't always overtly aggressive. Sometimes it can be subtle, manipulative, or even disguised as concern or affection. Now, let's talk about what to do if you find yourself in a situation where you feel threatened. First and foremost, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to be direct in setting boundaries. Clearly communicate that the behavior is unwanted and needs to stop. Document everything. Keep a record of incidents, including dates, times, and what occurred. This can be crucial if you need to involve authorities later. Reach out to your support network. Let friends and family know what's going on. They can provide emotional support and help keep an eye out for you. Consider reaching out to building supervisors or apartment managers or local security officers if available. If the behavior persists or escalates, don't hesitate to involve law enforcement or seek a restraining order. Your safety should always be your top priority. It's also worth mentioning that if you've been told your behavior is making someone uncomfortable, take it seriously. Reflect on your actions and make a conscious effort to respect others' boundaries. You may even wish to consider talking with a counselor or therapist if you find yourself in this situation. Interestingly, research in the field of psychology has shed some light on why some people engage in creepy or threatening behavior. A study published in the journal New Ideas in Psychology found that a lack of social skills, combined with a poor understanding of social cues, can lead to behavior that others perceive as creepy. This doesn't excuse the behavior, but it does highlight the importance of developing emotional intelligence and social awareness. Another study, published in the Journal of Research in Personality, found that individuals who score high on the dark triad personality traits, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, are more likely to engage in stalking behaviors. This underscores the importance of recognizing red flags early in relationships and interactions. As we wrap up, remember that the line between creepy and threatening can sometimes be blurry, but it's crucial to be aware of it. Trust your instincts, set clear boundaries, and don't hesitate to seek help if you feel unsafe. I hope this video has given you some insights and tools to navigate these challenging situations. Until next time, stay safe and trust your gut. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with your friends so we can bring you more ideas. For more videos like this to help elevate your happiness, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified of our next post. Thanks for watching.